Every night, the same nightmare played out in the quiet town of Havenwood. Another child vanished. No forced entry, no screams, no witnesses, just a chillingly identical sketch left behind. A shadowy door, its outline smudged as if drawn in charcoal dust. 12-year-old Jake, a budding artist himself, noticed the pattern first. He saw the drawings in the local paper, each one a grim testament to the growing fear gripping the town. He saw the identical door, the same unsettling lack of detail. That night, a strange compulsion seized him. He grabbed his charcoal pencil and, despite his fear, sketched the door on his bedroom wall. It was a mirror image of the ones in the newspaper, the same unsettling emptiness within its frame. As he finished, a cold draft swept through his room. The drawn door creaked open, a sound that seemed to scrape against his very soul. He stared, heart hammering, into the darkness beyond. Then, a soft, ethereal glow emerged. It revealed a fantastical playground, bathed in an otherworldly light. Swings swayed gently, a carousel spun silently. And there, amidst the cheerful scene, were children, the missing children of Havenwood, their faces a mixture of wonder and a quiet sadness. They played, unaware of his presence, or perhaps pretending to be. From the shadows, a figure emerged, tall, gaunt, its features obscured by darkness. It watched the children, its presence exuding an aura of cold authority. Jake knew, with a certainty that chilled him to the bone, that this was the being behind the disappearances. He understood the pattern now. The door wasn't a portal of abduction, but an invitation, a lure to a twisted paradise. The children weren't victims, not exactly. They were guests. Panic clawed at him. He wanted to scream, to run, but his feet felt rooted to the spot. He watched as one of the children, a girl with bright red hair he vaguely recognized from his school, approached the shadowy figure. The figure offered its hand, and the girl took it, her smile fading into an expression of serene acceptance as she stepped into the darkness, leaving no trace behind. Jake knew he had to escape. He couldn't become another guest in this macabre playground. He backed away from the glowing door, his heart pounding like a drum. He reached for his charcoal, and with trembling hands, began to draw a new door, a simple, ordinary door leading back to his room. As he finished, the otherworldly playground began to fade, the glowing light dimming, the children's laughter echoing faintly. The shadowy figure turned its head, its gaze piercing through the fading light, as if sensing his escape. The drawn door opened, and he stumbled back into his room, the cold draft replaced by the comforting warmth of his familiar surroundings. The drawn door on his wall vanished, leaving only a faint smudge of charcoal.